What's going, y'all? Another week, another geek. We are back at it with another episode of the Why I'm Geek show, episode 121 to be exact. And today is our honorary, like, most anticipated for the year or whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like,
2024.
yeah, 2024. We're going to be going over, what we're excited to see and what we're excited to watch. Like just throughout the year, But Chris, before we get into this, how you feeling today, Brody?
Bro, new year. Still tired. Not having that holiday break no more.
Yeah.
I miss it. Man.
Is this going on what? Week 2? Well, first week of Monday.
It's been like 1 week.
Yeah. It's been one
week back, and I'm like, yo, what happened?
But this is like the first Monday though, right?
Yeah.
This is the first
Monday.
Yeah, because
I was off the Monday. I had to take that off.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was New Year's Day Monday, so
yeah.
Mondays suck, bro. But how you feeling, G?
I'm a little frazzled. I ain't gonna cap. I can't find my AirPods case, and that's bugging me. But we here. But other than that, I'm good. Coming off of the Geeked Awards, it's got me super hyped, getting ready for the year. And with every new session or whatever, you gotta get a little bit of changes. So we changed up the graphics a little bit, moving forward. And I'm excited for this year, bro. So how this is kind of gonna work for this episode, y'all, is basically I'm gonna say something, and then Chris gonna say something. We're gonna see, if our lists interact as far as I don't really got mine ranked, but I got them ranked as far as kind of what's coming out first, in a sense. But I don't know. We'll get into it. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna go first, man. The first thing I wanted to talk about is something that's actually coming out this weekend. And that is the Book of Clarence. Now, I reacted to this, the trailer for this, but it's got Keith Stanfield, got a whole host of other people in it as well. But it's the same director from The Harder They Fall that's directing this one, which is it's called the Book of Clarence, so it's kind of just back in Bible times, I guess, where basically Clarence is trying to, I guess, become Jesus. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet, but
yeah, I gotta see the movie.
He's seen Jesus in the trailer, and he's I need to be like that guy. So he's trying to basically con everybody. It's like a come up story in a sense, but there's supposed to be some other things going on in there as well. So that's because that's coming up so soon, that's what I'm most excited for. It's off the bat, But Chris, what you got?
That's definitely a movie I gotta see, because even when I saw the trailer, I was trying to understand okay, what am I getting at? What are we getting here? But I'll definitely watch it. I'm starting off with Super Hot Fire, Avatar series.
Oh, okay.
I cannot wait for this thing to drop. I mean, I'm gonna be ready day one. Because I remember when the Avatar, the live action movie came out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so egregious. I will always clown
Ang.
I don't know if anyone's seen it in a long time. They had a scene where it took 10 earthbenders to move one tiny rock. Not even a boulder. A rock. And I was
the boulder is upset. So I'm sorry.
Yo. Hey, that's true. That's true. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong sucks. He just ruined that movie so bad. But this one, it looks better. It looks real. Appa looks crazy. They actually call him Aang.
Yeah.
I really hope this is good. I really hope it's good, because Avatar was one of those shows growing up that was just great from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna get the charm because it's always harder to go from anime to live action and really capture that charm of those characters. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Plus, it's not gonna be as
2024.
long too.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely not. Definitely not. I mean, maybe they'll do the 3 seasons, right?
I'm sure they'll do it, but it'll be like in the same kind of way that they've been doing all the other live action
Like 10
shows.
episodes type thing, or
Yeah, where
maybe
it's
eight.
like they kind of not rush through it, but it's like you could tell they kind of sped things up a little bit. But that's a good pick. That's a good first pick. So since you went with TV shows first, I'm gonna go TV shows second with Shogun. Shogun is coming
Oh,
out. I think it's gonna be on Hulu. If I'm not
I thought it was a
mistaken.
Hulu show too.
Yeah, and that looks exactly up my alley because it's just about basically like Shogun. Like it's
Yeah,
it's gonna be about a
like
I guess
feudal
a
Japan.
clan, yeah, feudal Japan, but like a whole series from like I guess top to bottom, and in similar ways that like shows like you know Blue Eye Samurai or if you played Ghost of Tsushima, like it's gonna be that type of vibe, but it's gonna be a show, so it's gonna give Game of Thrones vibes too. It's got to, right? If it's gonna like you know encompass all the dealings that happen behind the scenes and stuff like that. So I'm super excited for that, just because it's like it's called Shogun, but there's no real like barrier or timer as far as like how long the show is actually going to run.
Mhm.
So like based off the trailer, if it goes like how I think it's gonna go, it's gonna be a really good show. It's gonna be a really good show for sure.
Yeah, a little nervous because I do think it is Hulu, and I normally don't be watching like the Hulu shows. You
Wow.
know what I mean?
No,
I know you
I
do. I
don't
know you
agree.
do. Yeah,
Who was where is that?
I normally do not watch
Yeah.
Hulu shows, but I did see the trailer for that, and I was like, oh, that actually looks pretty good, or
Hmm.
or some commercial. But
Right.
all right, we're gonna get into movies. I don't got no more TV shows.
Really? You don't got no
I know.
more? Okay.
I'm gonna go with another heavy hitter. I think a lot of people are looking forward to this movie. A lot.
Why
I'm
you say
going
that?
Deadpool 3.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm thinking this one is the long awaited, the actual bridge movie that I've been looking forward for a long time.
Bro.
We got the little teaser with leaving Marvel and X-Men
Hmm.
merging. We
Hmm.
we already seen Deadpool mess with the X-Men already.
Hmm.
I'm thinking we're getting a big smash up, and it starts with Deadpool 3. Uh, they took some time off from Deadpool 2, probably needed it, get some more creativity, get some more gruesomeness, maturity. Because definitely when you see a Deadpool movie, it's much different than your normal comic book movies. So I think this one's gonna be fresher. I think this one's gonna be good, and I actually think we're gonna get something heavy that will start to merge what the heck's going on in the MCU. So Deadpool 3,
That's funny.
2024.
That's funny you think that we're gonna get that answer in the most unserious movie.
Yep.
Like it's gonna cover the most serious topic in Marvel right now.
Yeah.
And that's where it's gonna happen. I'm not mad at that. If that's the case, hey, I'm with it because I want to know how they're gonna do this thing too. Um, but the next show that I want to talk about, I'm gonna double it back on shows. It's House of Dragon season 2. That trailer has me hyped. The Greens versus the Blacks. It's time for war, y'all. Like I've been waiting for this. Like I thought we were gonna get this in the first season, but you know, time has come. Revenge. Like, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I think like that was probably one of my favorite times of the pod last year or no, 2 years ago was when every week it was just going in on House of the Dragon. So definitely super excited for that. Um, and they're gonna be dragon fights. They've already advertised
Yeah,
it.
definitely more CGI dragons this time around.
Yeah, so that joint should be fire. That joint should be fire. No pun intended. But Chris, what you got next, bro?
Oh, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this one.
Why you say that?
Next one I got on the list is Joker Folie à Deux.
Okay.
Joker 2.
Right.
Now,
Talk to me.
some people don't like the first Joker movie. They're like, it's not really my speed.
Hmm.
And I am interested to see what the heck they're gonna do with a second Joker movie. Because even the hints and rumors about this second Joker movie, talking about it's gonna be like part musical or
Oh
something like
my
that. It
gosh.
said like majority musical. I don't
Yeah.
know. It seems so strange because when I watched the Joker movie, I was like, you know what? I really like that for it being like a standalone movie.
Hmm.
But now that we're getting another one, I really don't know where we're going. Like this could be a mega flop. I'm not gonna lie. So
They went.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I hope it's interesting again. And I don't think this is connecting to anything like the Batman or
Hmm.
because the Batman is technically outside also. Like these are two like solo dolo type things. So,
Yep.
but yeah, Folie à Deux. Hopefully it's good. But everything I've heard, it made me just say this is about to flop heavy at the box office.
When I saw that Lady Gaga was supposed to be in it, I was like,
Yeah, Harley.
oh, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess. I mean, the age range is like right, you know, if they're gonna do Harley and Joker, but like at the same time, it's like I don't even, can Lady Gaga act? I've never seen her act before. Now that I'm really
I mean,
thinking
when I heard
about
it
it.
was musical, I said, "Oh,
I mean, yeah, that's the first red flag. But
yeah."
I mean, Joaquin can really do no wrong. But like, cause if you really think about like music was very important in the first one, as far as like just all his different like maniacal moments and things like that. But I agree with you, bro. This the Joker 2 is tricky. I got it on my list too, but it's tricky just because
Hey,
of the uh state of not only DC but just what this movie is known for already. You know? Um but I'm not mad at the pick. I'm not mad at the pick. Um the next one I got on my list is something we already talked about that we were supposed to get last year. And that is Dune Part
mm,
2. Dune
Doom.
has got to go crazy because first
Oh,
they teased Zendaya way too much for her to not be a major part in the first one. You know?
that was
And then
funny.
that's the first thing they show us in this trailer. And then they advertise like this war. I know this movie gonna be like at least 5 hours long. Not really, but it's gotta be long because it's a lot that needs to happen for this joint to go as crazy as like apparently the books did. I don't know. I never read the books, but if it's anything like the first one, I'm super excited to see what young Timothy has to show for us after Wonka flop.
Timothée.
But that's my next one.
I like it. I like it. For sure. Dune 2 better be good. I can't wait to see that on the big screen because I
Yeah.
did watch Dune on my TV downstairs. I think it like it came out on HBO or something.
Hmm.
Uh, and
It's out
then
everywhere
we
now,
got
I
to
think.
yeah, but I wish I would have saw that movie on the big screen. I think I would have been even more. Um, and really, there is another movie on my list, but this is really the last movie that I'm super hyped about.
Hmm.
We got Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Then we had Dawn. Then we had War of the Planet of the Apes. And now years later, we got the Kingdom.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be very weird again because another movie, they take some time off. Technically, they rebooted the franchise. They take some time off, and now we got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes coming out 2024. And these movies, I was never really hyped for them, but every time they
Hmm.
came out of during the year, they were really good movies, like each and every
Okay.
one of them.
Yeah.
So another one where at first I was like, all right, a new one. But the more I thought about it, deep down, I'm like, this is about to be one of the best movies this year. Like, if Dune don't take it, like this one may be the best movie coming out. So super hyped about it. I don't know if they're gonna keep, I don't know. We got Rise, Dawn, War, Kingdom, Afternoon, Midnight. I don't know if they're gonna keep it going, but I'm glad there's
Yeah.
another one coming out because these movies are actually really good.
So for me, like Planet of the Apes, like kind of turned into like Transformers for me. Not because it's like everything is the same, but just because it's like I don't know what it was. I just stopped going to see him at some point in time. Like I remember the first one very vividly. Second one, I don't. I know I saw it, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, you
And then
probably didn't see War.
yeah, and then after that, it was just like I wasn't in my movie bag like I am now. So, you know, I'm definitely excited to go see it, but I'm gonna be seeing it kind of with just like fresh eyes.
Yep.
Same thing kind of with like the Godzilla and Kong thing, like these older franchises, like
You
they
didn't see the
have
other ones?
I did. I
Oh,
liked it. But I'm just saying like, Godzilla just had a whole nother movie come out, right? But
mm,
these two aren't like necessarily connected in the telling.
mm,
It's just like
yeah.
continuing on the lore of both of them. So like with those type of series, like these older type of characters and movies and stuff, it's just like if I see them, like I'll see them, but I'm not really pressed to go see them. If that makes sense. Like I got it on here on my list as well, but it's not like something I'm like, oh my gosh, did you see that trailer?
Oh
Like
man.
I was so confused when I was watching the trailer, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Definitely when I think of like the Godzilla one, I'm more of like I,
Yeah,
I don't think Godzilla would be like number potential number one movie.
but when you put Kong in there, I'm like, I need to see that.
When they put Kong with the little metal hand, I said, yeah,
But I still got like a whole bunch on here
dang,
that like because I wanted to do a top 10, so I kind of went deep in the
10.
yeah I did I did top 10 for
That's a lot.
my Instagram list because I'll be doing the top 10s, but uh I also got on here like some of these haven't been announced yet, but Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse that might come out this year. Kung Fu Panda 4 I seen no trailer for that. Then Venom 3, I haven't seen anything on that. Like, cause you know how like they'll post
Yeah, I mean,
like that
Venom 3,
graphic.
that may come out, maybe.
You know how they post that graphic of like when all these movies are supposed to be coming out, but you don't really know if that's gonna be true. It's not. I'm not saying it's not from reliable source, but it's like not Sony that's putting these things out. It's because it's covering everything, and then also Sonic 3. I think Sonic 3 is going to be amazing, bro.
I
Knuckles
think that one
and
may actually come out this year. It's not
Knuckles
official though,
and
right?
Shadow's supposed to be in the jump, so
Mm.
the whole Sonic universe is coming together. And then as far as shows, Daredevil Born Again, I'm super scared about this because
Mm,
Marvel has been leaning on Daredevil for every single Disney Plus show.
yikes.
So heavy, bro. So heavy. And now Echo's coming out like literally tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And if it's like, because Netflix, Daredevil was a gem. It was a gem. It was so different. And like all the Defender shows were so different as far as like how they connected and things like that. And it was just such great storytelling that I don't know if Charlie Cox by himself can carry with the writers that have been writing recently, you know. But that should be cool. And then Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Donald Glover. I just want to see that. Like, I just like everything. I just like everything Charles Gambino does, bro. So I want to see that, and it's just like a fresh take on a old thing. It's a series, so that should be good. But Outside of that, that's pretty much all I had on my list. But Chris, I wanted to ask you this because I have a couple things that aren't like necessarily coming out, but I do want to watch and finish this year. Is there anything that's like not necessarily like it could be old, that you want to catch up on or like finish up this year? I know One Piece is on that list, but you got
Yeah,
anything
I mean, I
else that
I,
you want to
I was
start?
catching up on Jujutsu
Okay.
the start of the year, just because I looked at it, I was like 20 episodes to catch up. I can do this. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is doable. Definitely for sure. I want to get back on the One Piece grind,
Yeah.
but that thing is such a grind. Like
Yeah.
this journey, this is a long road, man. This is a
Mm-hmm.
long road.
Yeah.
But it definitely just feels worth it. Um, and catch up on. I did start uh The Exorcist,
Mm.
the Believers or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really wanted to see that in theaters.
That's the
But
new one.
yeah, it's a new one. So I have
Okay.
like two scary movies I still got to catch up on. That one and like Talk to Me, I think that's what's it called.
Okay.
Um, those two are still on the list. I didn't finish from last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one more thing.
There a
Uh,
show? Was it a
yeah,
show?
it's some show. I can't remember it. I,
Okay.
I'll get to it one day.
Yeah. Well, we here
Oh,
all
the
year,
Superman
so.
one. Superman one.
Oh, My Adventures with Superman? Or
Yeah, I
yeah.
meant to pick that back up, and I just haven't ever gotten back to it. So
Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at that. That's a good list. That's a good list.
yeah. What about you?
Um,
Do you still have some lingering stuff?
oh for sure. For sure. So like I recently finished like three things. So I finished Rising of Shield Hero. I finished Jujutsu Kaisen, obviously. And The Bear. Finished The Bear, which is on Hulu.
Oh,
And it's season two. And it came out so long ago. But
mm.
I don't know
I've heard
what
it's
it
really great.
was. It's really good.
Yeah.
Like, and it was so good. Like, remember I told y'all in the last episode about Snowfall how I had to kind of like block that out of my brain because of how like much of a moment that last episode was, because I was just like, bro, it made me feel things. I was like, I don't want to feel like this. So I just had to put a blocker in my brain and I haven't thought about it until that moment. But The Bear was another one of those shows where I didn't even get to finish it because of one episode that's called The Seven Fishes. Everything up until that point was cool. Like, because it's like, they kind of like talk about anxiety, talk about like your feelings and like all the different pressures that come with life in the show. And the actor, the main character, Carmi, is really good. I can't think of his name right now, but he's also in Iron Claw with Zac Efron. And he played the little brother in that. But basically, I had such a crazy reaction to their family dynamic that I was like, yo, I can't keep watching this. And like it was similar to how Succession films where they do the zoom ins on and it's like a free flowing camera and they like it's the absence of like words that really get me as far as like, yo, this feels real. And it was uncomfortable like to watch this because it was just like self-destruction all over the place. But once I got past that episode, because it was also like a lot of other stuff that I was watching that was like made me feel better, so I just never got back to it. But I finished that yesterday and I'm like, man, that definitely should have been on the Most Geek series top 5 for sure.
Yeah, I've heard it's that good.
So I just wanted to point that out in case we get any smoke, you know. But that joint was really good. But I also literally started today The Sopranos. Never watched The Sopranos ever. And I have avoided spoilers. This is
Oh
the
my
only time
god,
I will speak on it until I finish it. And I've
that's
started
crazy
the
that you
first
started that.
episode. But there's a lot of like things like that that I want to get back to in this year.
I've never
Like,
seen The Sopranos, but that's crazy to start. That's crazy.
yeah. How you how you ain't seen it?
The truth is, I was watching all the series of Friends and stuff like that,
Oh,
and
okay.
Big Bang Theory, and
I mean, it's me
uh,
too. I was on sitcom
like
vibes like when
yeah,
that was coming
sitcom. That's
out.
what it
Yeah,
is.
like I was on sitcom vibes when it's coming out, but it was like,
That stuff was a little too mature for me. I like the little funnies, and I felt good.
yeah,
So
but it's like at least you knew about it. I didn't know about it till like I got
yeah, but
HBO
to
pretty
start it in
much.
2024, dang,
I know.
that's
And you
interesting.
know what's funny about it? Like the first episode, bro, is like it's something I noticed in Burn Notice too, because that's like one of my favorite OG shows. Is the sound effects. It's so funny, bro. Like when somebody gets punched, it's literally a pow or a crash or a like cram. Like it's like so throwback, bro. And I'm sure like because it's a lot of seasons, it'll change um over the course of time. But it's funny like watching a really old show like that, and it's just like, bro, there's no way they was using these sounds back then. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited to get into that, and also I'm on that One Piece grind as well. I definitely stopped recently, but like once you get that rhythm, it kind of just happens. That's what I've noticed. Like you fall in and you fall out of One Piece until you caught up, you know. But that's all I really got. It's a little short episode for you guys, just getting back into the year. Uh, next week we're gonna see what we're gonna talk about next week. Cause we got Echo that drops, we got Book of Clarence, and there's also Beekeeper that comes out this weekend. So those are a couple things I'm looking to watch. Um, and it's playoffs, so it's about to be up, man.
No, we ain't worried about no playoffs.
I
We worry about the NFL draft, bro. We don't care about no playoffs.
I know. I almost
Not.
wore my jersey today, but I was like, I ain't gonna do it. He probably feeling bad enough already.
I'm gonna keep an eye out on the playoffs, but
Yeah. You see Stephen A already. Um
he
he
changing
back
his
on his
tone, bro.
he back on his old like I'm a root for the Cowboys shtick again.
Yeah, he changed his
Because
tone real quick. I was like,
he
this
think he's
guy.
slick, bro. He think he's slick, but I know what he's doing. He's only rooting for the Cowboys so that even if he's wrong, then he can still celebrate and it
I mean,
won't
yeah,
look bad.
he's gonna do it
Like
regardless.
it's so crazy, bro. And I just want him to be honest. But you got anything else before we go today, Brody?
Nah, I'm definitely just geeked. I'm gonna go see. We may actually have some free time this weekend that we're gonna head back to the movies, and our first movie of the year is gonna be Mean Girls.
When does that come out?
I think it comes out this weekend.
Oh, that comes out too. I want to see that
Yeah.
too. You got
If it
Renee
doesn't come out
Rapp in
this
there.
weekend, then we done goofed up. We ain't going back to the movies for a while. But I think it's this weekend.
Okay, they got Renee Rapp up in that junk.
Yeah.
That's
Well, let's not expecting it to be good, but you never know. Them January movie thing is a real thing. So
well, that's gonna do it for
what you
us,
geeked about,
man.
G?
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
You got
Oh, that's
anything?
what you're geeked about? Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know. I didn't ask you yet.
Oh.
What am I geeked about? Definitely Book of Clarence. Super excited to watch that and just watch Sopranos and Solo Leveling came out. Um, and what else? Pretty much it. That's pretty much it, bro. Everything else, just gonna do what it do. We're gonna get back to this college football playoffs, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let us know who y'all had in the college football playoffs, man. Cause this, I don't know what the score is right now, but
Oh, we both rooted for Washington.
yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
rooting for Michigan, bro.
Yeah.
you know, I don't rock
the,
with
the
them, bro.
the team. What was it? What do y'all call it? Team up north. The team up north, something like that. Y'all understand?
Cheese up north. I don't know, but that's gonna do it for us, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this short episode. I'm gonna holler at y'all next week. hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate all the follows and everything on all socials, man. We got clips dropping every day this week. And we'll see y'all next week. Stay geeked. Peace.
Later, y'all.